What's up with y'all boys, man? Exclusivebuildz, where we do everything exclusive. In today's video, I about title, man, we back with another NBA player build video. You know what I'm saying? In today's template, man, we got Anthony Davis, bro. Now I will say this, bro. It is extremely, man, when I say extremely hard to make a 6'10 Anthony Davis template build, bro. There is like 3 to 4 ways that I was sitting here messing around with it, and I was trying to get him in the shade for video purposes, which I was able to do all of that. But I'm not going to show all of these other different templates. I'm just going to show this one because I'm really going off of Park, really, with this Anthony Davis bit. I'm going off of Park, not fives. And who can you have the most fun on the build? That is what I'm going off of. I'm not going off of this is the best Anthony Davis template or none of that. I'm going off of can I have the most fun in Park in threes, not fives. But this build most definitely could be viable and usable in fives, so keep that in mind. Also, I do and will always be keeping in mind with cap burgers, bro. And I will do 20 plus, always keeping it in mind with cap burgers, so y'all boys will never be out here wasting money on builds. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to play 2K for a long time, you know what I'm saying, you should be able to progress your build season after season. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to just get y'all a build only for right now for people that got like 2 cat burgers. And then when you know what I'm saying, you don't know what else to put your cat burgers when you get later on down in the year. Now you got to make a new build because you messed it up. I ain't one of them niggas. You know, so I'm not going to do you wrong like that. So we do got like 20-15 cat burgers in mind with this build. And yeah, I'm going to show y'all boys exactly how to make this extremely fun, unstoppable, decent little build name, Anthony Davis build. So yeah, let's get into it. But before we do that, help your boy get to 4,000 subs. That'd be very appreciated. As well, we get this video 10-20 likes. That'd be very appreciated. If you're new here, go ahead and stay here, bro. And yeah, let's get into it. So we're going power forward, 6'10", 233 on the weight with a 7'2" wingspan. And we're going to start out with our physicals first. Alright, bro, so far as speed, I would have loved to fully max this out, right? But I just couldn't fully max it out, so we just gonna go with a 73 just to kind of be as fast as possible at 6'10", and that's decent enough. And then when it comes to agility, we all know AD can definitely guard. He's one of the best taller defenders in the league. He should have multiple defensive player of the years, but Rudy Gobert out robbing everybody and stealing them joints. So hey man, it is what it is. But you know, I'm gonna have a 70 agility so we can be able to slide our feet and stuff like that at 6'10". As well with our strength, we're gonna go with 86 on the strength so we can get post powerhouse on gold. We all know AD do play out the post, and if you want to add +5 here so you can get to the brick wall on gold so you can set some big bodies for your point guards or whatever the case may be, then you definitely can. And yeah, that's just that on that. Vertical, we just can go with 80 on the vertical so we can get our high flight and iron on gold, help with rebounds, blocks, and all the other good stuff, right? And yeah, that's pretty much the physicals. Now let's go to move on to the finishing. Alright, bro, so far as finishing, we gonna start with our post first, and we just gonna go with the 87 at base model. We're not gonna be adding any caps or none of that here. We just gonna keep this at 87. We get post powerhouse will be on gold, as I can see. Post up port is on gold as well. My post fake phenom with caps, eventually I believe that will be on gold as well. And that's just decent enough, you know. And then when it comes with standard dunks, anywhere from an 85 to a 90, or even maybe higher than that, I feel like that's what's mandatory for AD build. So we're just gonna rock out with a 90 just so we get both these gold badges right here. And when it comes with driving dunk at base model, we just gonna go with 87 driving dunk. Now you will be putting 2 points here so you can get your off ones contact dunks. And yeah, it's just that's just that on that. That's what I had in mind. If you do want to go higher than this on a driving dunk for your AD build, you definitely can do that, and then fuck around and get gold posterizer. It's capable. So if you want to do that, you can mess around with the template and do that on your own. Now when it comes to layup, right? I wanted to keep this at an 80 lay or even 76 to get the not Devin Booker, Bam Adebayo floater, but I really couldn't. All we could get is a 70, and hey man, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's the one thing we sacrificed on the 80 build, bro. It's hella hard to make 80, so we had to sacrifice the layup. And when it comes to close shot, that's gonna stay exactly where it's at. And yeah, that's pretty much the finishing. Now let's go to move on to the shooting. Alright, bro, so far as the shooting, at base model, we're going to go with an 80. And that gave us post-fade phenom and the rest of these badges on silver, bronze, and gold. And we will be adding +5 here, so we get silver Deadeye. And yeah, that's shit. That's it. That's pretty much it. You feel me, as far as that part. And then when it comes to the 3, we're gonna go with a 65 on the 3. Now this is another reason why I say park. There's more space to get your time, catch shoots off. Even if you do go in the wreck, if you got all your hotspots, lethals, even badge +1s and +2s into your shooting and all this other stuff, you definitely could shoot very well, especially if you're using the rhythm shooting. Y'all know how broken that shit is. You only have to bring one of them, so just get your tempo right, you know what I'm saying, with a 65. And I'm not really sure what the cap breaker screen look like, but if we're able to go from a 65 3-pointer to at least a 78 or a 75, well, that'd be perfect, you know what I'm saying. So if y'all want to use this as a template, definitely do that and work off of this build and make it to your liking. But for our shooting, this is what we got here. Free throw went to a 72. If you don't play fives, take the free throw off. And now I know I did say this was more of a park build, but if you do decide to step in the damn fives court, you know what I'm saying, we got a 72 free throw, bro, you know. But this pretty much shooting. Now let's go to move on to the playmaking. Now this is one of the main reasons why I say this is more of a threes build, park build, bro. We on an AD build with a 65 pass accuracy. That if you go on fives or record randoms, you will get put at center, and you have a 65 pass accuracy at center. That is terrible. That is a F grade tier. That is terrible. Now for our park, you don't need that high of a pass accuracy, bro. You don't need it. You don't need it at all. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is for us that. And then when it come with ball handle, for my 16 dribbling motherfuckers and all the ISO, 80 definitely can dribble, so we're gonna give us 75 on the ball handle to get a lot of animations as well. We're going with a 68 on the speed ball to get the lightning launch on bronze, which is also probably a tier 2 badge for 610s. And if you want to get that on gold, you definitely can. But then again, I feel like if you do that, you would not be Anthony Davis at all. So hey man, it is what it is. It's your build. You do what you want to do. But yeah, there's just that on that. Now I realized I didn't say anything about these +1s for the badges, bro. For shooting wise, what this build, you will be specialized in finishing most likely, and you eventually could get rise up on you could get the rise up on legend with the +2, or you can go posterizer to off, or whatever the case may be. As far as your badge specialization joints, either one of them, you know what I'm saying, one will probably be on gold, or one of them might be on legend, one of them might be off, one of them might be gold, whatever, you know what I'm saying, for your +1 and +2 when it comes to that. And then for like a regular +1 and +2, for your +1, go to set shot specialist, put that on gold just so you can shoot a little bit better for catching shoots. And then when it comes to the +2, I'm pretty sure that's finna go to defense real quick. So yeah, that's the playmaking. Now let's go to move on to the defense though. Alright, bro, so far as this template, right, we're going with a 74. Now at first I did have like an 82 to 84, and eventually with capsule we could have got up to like a 90 or something, or 89. But for this template, for the fact that it's been more like a park build, we just can go with a 74, and that's decent enough. Bro can definitely switch out and step up and guard other guards, so we just gonna give bro a 73 just to get all the perimeter badges on the bronze. Steel, we not really gonna do nothing with the steel. Steals this year is already kind of iffy. It would have been cool if I would have got a 60 steal just to play lanes, and you know what I'm saying, don't have to be attached to the big on a roll. You can stay in between him and the passer. But for this build, we just not gonna have the steal. Now some of y'all might not gonna like that. I don't really like it, but like I said, it's hella hard. It's hella hard to make an AD build, bro. So it is what it is. But far as block, we're gonna go at 88 on the block, so we can get a high flight and iron silver, paint patrol on silver, and we will be adding +4 caps here to get our Hall of Fame. I mean our gold high flight and iron. And now far as our tier 2 joint, you know what I'm saying, we get that gold high flight and iron. We're definitely going to be putting that motherfucker on legend. You know what I'm saying, so we can get hella blocks. That's just what I was what I had in mind, you know. And then shit, that's pretty much what the defense is. Now let's go to move on to the rebounding. Alright, bro, so far as O board is probably the most important thing, right? But for whatever reason, I couldn't get higher O board than D board, bro. So we just gonna go with 87 on the D board, and that's gonna finalize the build, bro. And we're gonna be adding our last +5 here to get it to a 92 to get good rebound chaser. And if you want to use any bash +1s, +2s, whatever the case may be on this rebound chaser, by any means, do it. Use your +1s, bash +1s, and wherever you want to use them at, you know. But I just told y'all boys what I had in mind with this build. But 92 D board, and we do got a 60 O board, which is kind of bad. But then again, there's another reason why I said this is a part build. You cannot be that good with this type of stats in 5s. You know what I'm saying? You can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? But run across a good squad, you're getting cooked. It's over with. But yeah, that's my template for my fun AD build. This whole purpose for this build is to have fun on it. Is it the best AD build out here? No. Is it the most accurate? No. Can you have hella fun on this build? With whatever way you want to play. If you want to dribble on the 6'10", if you want to fade middies, add some plus caps to your 3-pointer, shoot consistently, get contact dunks standing and driving, and actually been able to play defense and snack boards, you can definitely do all of that, bro. You can have fun with this build, bro. Most definitely. So I feel like I accomplished my goal for this video, for this AD build. And as well, we got AD in the shade, so I feel like I accomplished that. As well, we got a raw name, bro. We got a rim reaping post bully creator. Man, that's tough. That's a tough name. You ask me, that's tough. It's a long ass name, but hey, it's tough though. It's a nice little name. And then as far as weaknesses, we're not really gonna worry about none of that, bro. We ain't worry about none of that. But this is my fun template for AD. If y'all boys fuck with it, let me know down in the comments below. And other than that, if you enjoyed the video, then go to let me know down in the comments below as well. Or just let me know by liking the video, getting it to 10 to 20 likes on the video. You know what I'm saying? It'd be very appreciated. And if you're new here, help your boy get to 4,000 subs, bro. Stay here, hit that sub button, man. And have other people come to the channel as well, if y'all boys want a solid build. But yeah, with that being said, I'm out of here. But before I go, turn y'all post notifications on, so y'all boys be notified whenever I post a video or whenever I randomly stream, you know. But yeah, other than that, I'm out of here. Catch y'all boys in the next video.